back to another episode of the Cloudy the Podcast. I'm your host, Toner Scorp, here with my co-host, Deception. Deception, say hi.
What up?
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Another week, another episode. We did miss an episode. Okay, I'm gonna try that again. We did miss our episode last week because it was my birthday last week. We were gonna do an episode, but unfortunately, more important things were at hand at 12 o'clock, aka getting my nails done. It was the only time she could get me in, and I always get my nails done on my birthday because it makes me feel good about myself. And they look very good. They're purple and sparkly, and you know what? You wouldn't think I would have sparkly purple nails when you look at me because you're like, wow, that's like a oxymoron. But it's not. So this is episode 167. And so we're just going to go ahead and get into it. There's a couple of things to talk about this week that are, because we didn't do one last week. So there's Call of Duty League Major 4 happened, which honestly, I think we should get out of the way first because I want to talk about this so badly. This is kind of what we've been waiting for. And honestly, this is like, this is what we've been waiting for. So last week when we were talking, we were like, okay, so, we are going to say that Optic is not going to win because every single time we do say that they win, they lose. And what did we say? They were going to get second and they were going to lose in the finals and winners bracket like they have done
Dude, I
all
legitimately
fucking season.
I legitimately said it. I was like, I think Optic are gonna lose in grand finals as per usual.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wasn't even. I was partially saying it in sarcasm to be like, oh, I want to see them win this time. But like, I was also like being realistic. I was like, yeah, they're probably just gonna dominate their way to grand finals, and then that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I even said like they're gonna play thieves, which is what happened.
Yep.
But it actually it happened a little bit different than what was expected. Because and this probably helped Optic in the grand scheme of things, but Optic actually had to come from a loser's bracket because they finally lost to best of 5 on land.
Which has not happened. Maybe that's the key. Maybe that was the key. They needed to humble up a little bit in regular bracket play. Go down to elimination finals and get that warm up, and then they won, which honestly is actually crazy to me that this is how it happens, because now that the majors are done and now we're going into champs and everything like that, I can say this with certainty and correctness. There has not been a single team who's won a major who's done it through the winners bracket exclusively.
Not this season, no.
No. It has all been losers coming from the losers bracket to win every single time.
And I think this is the first time that I believe that with this format, even though it does happen quite often.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the first time in the CDL era that this has happened at every major in the season.
Which is just so weird. Like, I wasn't expecting this to happen, but it did. And it's just, it's reinforcing all the doubts people have about this type of format. That, oh, you can't, this format actually doesn't work. It gives the, losers bracket the the advantage when it should give the winners bracket the advantage because they won everything. But there's only so much you can really do because you have to give some sort of competitive integrity to a losers bracket run. And that is one of the advantages of losers bracket, is the fact that you play so many matches comparatively to winners bracket. LA Thieves played 4 matches this weekend, but Gentlemates, for example, they played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches, and they didn't even make it to finals.
Yeah.
So, I guess it kind of depends on how you look at that, because some people view more matches as a disadvantage, but this is esports, you know what I mean? So, it's it's kind
Game
of hit or
5 is
miss.
definitely an advantage.
Yeah,
Uh,
because like in traditional
especially
sports.
considering like when you play grand finals,
Mhm.
you're looking at like you're looking at the team. It goes like you're for one on Sunday. You're playing you're the losers bracket team plays more matches anyway. But
Mhm.
the way you're looking at it is like the winners bracket team, they make it to grand finals and they sit here and wait for a while.
Yeah.
And then the losers bracket team immediately plays losers finals and then goes to grand finals. It's like they're like granted the winners bracket team can get like scrims and whatever, but like I would say in most cases like a lot of the teams are already gone from the
Yeah.
event. So you're probably not going to get uh the best scrims or like have a bunch of time
Yeah.
to like get ready.
Mhm.
Um Meanwhile, the losers bracket team is just playing a series and they win, and now they're immediately in grand finals. Like they're
Yeah.
ready to go, and that's
Agreed.
just kind of like the product of like this, like the way that they do it, where it's only one best of seven.
Well,
I've been a
in
firm believer this whole time of like either doing double best of fives like they used to, or
mhm.
double best of sevens.
Yeah. Well, the thing is like in traditional sports, it would give winner bracket like the advantage because in traditional sports, like you're playing with your whole body and like you're gonna be fatigued by the time that you
Well, but
get to your
in
last
traditional
games on
sports, you
Sundays.
have home court advantage
Yeah.
in most cases. Like
Yeah.
the only case where that's not the only sport where that's not really the case is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because 99% of the time it's played on a neutral venue. Sometimes a home team will get lucky and they'll get to the Super Bowl in the season where it's at home, but like most of the time the Super Bowl is played on a
Yeah.
neutral location. But like for like the NBA finals for example, like it's you have home court advantage because in the 7 game series you're playing 4 games at home.
hmm
Um,
But even like traditional like tournament style, even for like tournaments that are like over a weekend for like travel sports for like kids, like going into like losers bracket of those it is a detriment to go into the losers bracket because you're using up all your energy, and by the time that you get to, say it's a 3 day, you start on like Saturday or you start on Friday, you end on Sunday. By the time you get to Sunday, you're gassed, like you're tired. Like when I used to swim, Sunday was probably my worst events because I just was
that's
so
fair.
exhausted from the 2 other days of
Yeah.
swimming. So, like in traditional sports, yes, this sort of thing would prove that winner's bracket would have the advantage. But I mean, in this case, it's showing that it's not. It's showing that like the evidence here is showing that the losers bracket does have the advantage because you're getting those reps in and because you're playing against those other teams. I guess in the case where like, maybe the players aren't super like they don't have a lot of stamina, maybe they can't play those that many games and still be consistently good. But with it being like these 16 teams who a lot of them have been playing in the CDL for a long time, and they play in like the lower bracket like in challengers. They start playing in like challengers where you're playing game after game after game after game in those longer bracket style things, or like in pool and everything like that. So they're used to playing a lot of games back to back to back. These people will play video
Yeah.
games 10 hours a day. You know what I mean? That
Yeah.
doesn't that isn't a disadvantage for them at this point. And if anything, it's an advantage because they get more comfortable, they get more warmed up. It becomes more like
Yeah.
second nature to them to play these games for that long of period of time. So I think it's something to take into review as they go into next season and understand that the elimination bracket really does have its advantage in that aspect. And maybe we
Yeah, and
should
like
bring
even if
back.
you look back at like if you look back at like MLG events on the CWL, like granted, I would say that double best of fives or double best of sevens are
Mhm.
almost maybe a little too favorable to the winner.
I don't know. I
Because
feel like there's
it
some.
it
There's
was
some.
like, but the thing is, even if it is a little too favorable for the winner, you kind of want that because a
Yeah.
winner deserves to be in grand finals and
Mhm.
have the best chance to win
Yeah.
because they won everything to get there. They
Yep.
didn't lose and have to go through losers bracket. And
Yeah.
it's like, um, and even if you look back at like MLG events and CWL, it was definitely not like super rare that a team came from losers bracket to win
Hmm.
events.
Like
Like it
it felt possible with like literally the statistics prove from the four majors, all of them have been from the losers. Like all the winners have been from the losers bracket, and I don't know if it's
Yeah.
because Optic has won every winners bracket and this is the first one they haven't, but they still won the losers bracket. So it's just like it kind of is like, is this really true? Like, but I do agree the double best of five or the double best of seven I think is my personal favorite as to
Yeah.
competitive integrity because the winners bracket is you're supposed to have an advantage staying in winners bracket. You won all those events. You should be rewarded in some sort of way for winning all of your matchups going into that finals. So and for those of you that don't know, the way that double best of five or double best of seven works is you have to. So when you're coming from the winners bracket, you just have to win one best of five. But when you're coming from the losers bracket, you have to win two best of fives or best of sevens,
Yeah.
depending on the case, which creates that
And that
advantage for the
allows
winners
the winners
finals.
bracket team to like get kind of get back into that flow state
Yeah,
because
because
it's
a
like
lot of the times they only
if they
sometimes they don't
yeah
even play
like
on
a lot of
Sunday.
times most of the time that would happen in COD, um if the winner didn't win the first series, it was most likely that the loser would win the first series and they would reset it, but then the winner would just win the next one. Like
Yeah.
because it's like it gives you you have a whole series under your belt against this team
Mhm.
now and you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And you'll just go out and win that one. And I know like one thing is like I know the CDL is really particular about like time constraints and stuff. But like if you notice when we have Sunday matches, that everything ends like so early.
Yeah.
Like,
They have the
because
time.
we do grand finals at like 3 or 4 p.m. So like, granted, grand finals is a best of seven, so it does take a little bit, but it takes like 2.5 hours max. Like
I
you
mean,
could
if they were,
definitely, with the way the CDL matches are structured, sometimes where matches start at like 7:38, sometimes you could
mhm.
definitely get another best of seven in.
Also too, like they could like bring it down to like best of five. If time constraint is really the issue, they can bring it down to like a best of five instead of
Yeah.
and do two best of fives instead of two best of sevens if that's really the concern there. But honestly, like people are asking for more Call of Duty. Like the player like the viewer base and the player base is asking for more matches, more games, more time, playing and more time watching
Yeah, we want to
them
see it,
playing.
dude.
We
It's
want to see
fun.
this. Like we want to see two best of fives or two best. We want more Call of Duty. Doesn't matter how we get it. And because honestly, like this is my personal opinion, so I could, this may not be correct, or maybe it's correct for some, but not most. I believe the main reason why Call of Duty is still alive today, like, and is doing as well as it's doing, is because of the CDL. Not because the CDL specifically, but competitive Call of Duty. Like, competitive Call of Duty has just been
Yeah.
such a staple in esports for so long. It's like League of Legends, for example. Like, yes, League of Legends still does have a very large player base, but it's definitely gone down in recent years. But the game is still alive, and it's still like people still come back to play because of like look at how successful League of Legends esports is. Like LoL just
Well,
is
if you talk to
explosive.
anybody that plays League of Legends,
They're like, I hate
they
this fucking game.
99% of the time they
Mhm.
talk about what rank they are in competitive
Yeah.
or
Yep.
like how much they play competitive. Like
Yep.
that's why people play the game.
Mhm. And some for some games that's the case, and other games it's just like, oh, I just like playing the game. Like GTA, for example, you're not talking about your freaking rank. You're talking about how much money you've got from how many heists you've done. It depends on the game, obviously, on like what level of why people play. But specifically for Call of Duty, the reason why the game is still alive today is because the esports scene mainly, also because of the content creators that do create so around the game. But at the same, like it's mainly the esports side. Like everybody knows about Call of Duty esports and how good it like and how big it is. It's one of like the staple esports. It's one of the big five. It's one of the like founding fathers of esports. In that regard, as far as like the personalities that have come from it, the events that have happened over the years, and just the longevity of it in general. Um, so without this, there is no Call of Duty. So they really do have to like do what they can to make this like professional Call of Duty esports as best as they possibly can, because when they lose that, the game's done. Genuinely. Like I genuinely believe that if they lose competitive Call of Duty, the game's done.
Yeah, that's kind of the thing about like um that's kind of the thing about content creation too is like COD obviously has a lot of content creators that never think about competitive, but if you look at like what people watch the most, it's always somebody. It's always a pro scrimming or somebody
Yeah.
doing a Warzone tournament or
I mean,
somebody
hold on
like
a second.
playing wagers in Warzone. Like it's
Yeah.
always like something competitive related is what gets the most views.
Yeah, like
So it would
this
drop
past
off
weekend.
heavily if competitive just died and
Yeah,
gone.
like if we're looking at like this past weekend, for example, there was a new CDL viewership record. Um, by over like 20,000, like 20 by like 25,000
Yeah,
viewers to 378,285 peak viewers. That's the highest peak in Call of Duty esports. Still, like we're still
well
peaking. Like it's
that's
still
gonna
peaking.
be. I mean, even just speaking on that event, that Paris event, that may be one of, if not the best COD event of all time.
Yeah.
That was an insane event.
They put
And
on a great
what's
thing.
awesome is we're coming back in like a month for
Mhm.
for EWC.
Yeah. That's
So
also sick too. Um, what's up, nerdy? Uh, that too, I think is very. This is like a testament to the fact that Call of Duty esports is what's keeping the game alive because you don't see any Call of Duty streamers making those kind of numbers. You know what I mean?
no,
Or anywhere close. Like it's very rare that a Call of Duty streamer will hit over like, let alone double digits, but triple digit viewership. Maybe Scump when he does his watch parties, but it's related to it's
yeah,
related to
and
the
yeah,
esports. You know
that's
what I
what I'm
mean?
saying. It's
And
like
it's like
90% of con streamers that hit those kind of numbers, like anything over like 10K, it's something competitive.
yep. Like no one that's just playing Warzone for fun or like there's no offense to any of these streamers because you guys are great. Uh you know what I mean? But like outside of like the top dogs like Nick Merckx, but like he doesn't even hit triple digits, you know what I mean? Like it's just esports is what's keeping the game alive. But then you have other, hey, fuck, let's just go on Twitch. Let's just go on Twitch, okay? I'm pulling up. We're going browse. Okay. We're going to where do we want to go? GTA. We'll go GTA. Top streamer high low right now is 1.8 thousand for a game that's been out for a decade, by the way. Uh, just playing, just playing. They're getting 1K.
A lot of them do RP. RP is
Yeah,
very popular.
but if we go to, hold on, I gotta scroll to get to Call of Duty. We'll go to Warzone. Warzone top people 3.6, but he's the number one rebirth player. You know what I mean? That's a competitive thing. Also, I see this guy on TikTok all the time. I don't know how I feel about him. Anyway, but like 2K, but these guys are 2K, but they're like four of them are like streaming together to get to that number. You know what I mean? And it's
Well,
and
they're
it's
playing ranked.
they're playing ranked, and it's TP, who's a legend, Apathy, also legend, Neo, Tap. I don't know who this dude is to be real. I'm
TP
uneducated.
with all the like new kids that don't know that TP play
TP
competitive,
is
he's
literally
almost
carrying
more
it.
of a legend in Warzone.
Yeah. TP, he's carrying 1.3K. He's carrying this little trio here. Well, this quad here, but still though. And then it drops down. Pro Scrim, number one rebirth player. Bro, literally, this dude says he's the number one rebirth player, but this dude also says he's the number one rebirth player. So, like,
Well, and
which
these
one is
rebirth
right?
people are probably playing ranked, most
Yeah,
likely.
most likely, or they're warming up for rank. Number one Unk in Warzone. Da 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 da. This is just Warzone. This isn't even like regular Call of Duty. And then we go
Regular
down.
Call of Duty, it's probably going to be people playing ranked or like pros
Yeah,
play ranked.
Esports World Cup is going on too. We need to talk about that as well at some point. But hold on, I gotta find Call of Duty. Give me 1 second, guys. Did I scroll past it, or is it just? It's. I mean, it's like off season technically, so not everybody's watching. But this is like, bro, where is it? Did I scroll past it? Oh no, I didn't. All right, Call of Duty Black Ops 7, 216 viewers. Shout out to Ashley for being the number one streamer on for COD right now. But like 200 viewers is like max. Then let's go to League of Legends. League of Legends, right? 4. I don't know who that is, but that's esports. I think this educational, is probably esports related. Um, this dude, I think it plays a lot of it's esports related, the top viewership of that. Let's go to a game that like, what's a game that has like a really not that great Assassin's Creed 5K, 3K, 3K, 1.6K, 600. You know what I mean? This isn't esports. This game is just alive because it's a good game, and that's why people play it because they love the story. And I mean, there's drops on right now, which probably helps the viewership, but still, um, this game that is not related to esports at all is doing 1,000 times better than Call of Duty. What's up, operations? And it might just be, I mean, it is, just came, it's coming out tomorrow. And it's not even released yet. It literally launches tomorrow. This is pre-release stuff. So, like, it's a testament to that when things are in relation to Call of Duty esports, the viewership, it goes from 3,000 to almost 400,000. And that's just a testament to that. The fact that esports for Call of Duty is what keeps the game alive. It's what keeps the game, like, thriving. And, for a game that's not esports, it's got 100K. Just in general, IRL, 87,000 viewers right now. And no one, like, super big is, like, streaming IRL.
Yeah.
Like, Kai Cenat's stream was getting insane viewership the other night when he announced all the stuff on about Streamer University. So, I mean, this is just a testament to that my statement of Call of Duty is only alive because of esports. The game would have died a long time ago if it didn't have a strong esports foundation to the game, and that's just facts. I mean, honestly, it's not even opinion at this point; it's just facts. And I explained it to you too. So, bam, take them apples. But yeah, there's my little rant on Call of Duty. But we've got champs coming up soon. We've got a bracket somewhere. Here's the standings. Yeah. Here's the standings going into it. So it's gonna be Optic. It's Optic, 40-12 for the season. Thieves, 38-15. FaZe, 33-21. Gentlemates, 29-23. Koi, 26-23. G2, 21-26. Falcons, 24-20. And Heretics, 22-23. Unfortunately, the Ravens, the Breach, the Surge, and Cloud9 will not be making it to champs this year. Boo-hoo, they're in the last four. Yeah. I think we kind of all saw at least Cloud9. Ravens, it was kind of like...
Cloud9 and Surge were like the two that I kind of knew.
We knew.
Doomed.
Especially Cloud9.
Ravens and Breach were, like, especially Ravens, like, they started off pretty good, but
they kind of fell off. Bad. Hopefully, they can... I was hoping that they would make some sort of comeback, but it didn't happen. Unfortunately, they just couldn't
fall off.
They couldn't make it happen, and that's just sad. It's just sad. But looking at bracket for champs, which I believe has been, excuse me, I'm like burping, my bad. What am I looking for? Deception. Call of Duty. Okay. So looking champs bracket starts July 16th. So funny enough, I'm going on vacation the weekend of champs. I was gonna stream it, like I was gonna watch party it, but nah, bro, I'm gonna be on a beach. Sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry. You know what I mean? Like I want to see. Do they have the bracket yet or nah? Kinda. Let me go to CallOfDutyLeague.com.
CDL Intel has it.
CDL Intel has it?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna find it before I put it up on the screen. I don't want y'all seeing my freaking Twitter. Sometimes it's weird, alright? And my sister's been playing on my computer, so it's messing with all my algorithms. Alright? So if y'all have seen... Okay, I just want to disclose this real quick. I put this in the Discord this morning, but I'm gonna say this on the stream too. If you guys have seen my Discord and it says I've been playing Overwatch, it's not me, okay? The 100 hours that have been put into the Overwatch over the past month have not been me. It's been my sister, okay? She's been literally no-lifing the game. It's not me, I swear.
She just loves Overwatch.
She does. She really does. She plays with her ex-boyfriend. It's actually so funny.
Okay.
It's actually so weird. It's so funny watching, like, listening to them like play together, cause like middle school going into high schoolers, flirting is actually the funniest thing ever because it's so cringy and it's very enjoyable for me to watch because um it just is. Okay, I found the bracket. So I found the bracket. Uh okay. Uh so by the looks of it, hold on guys, I'm like trying to like do what I do here, but it's not working. There we go. So in winners round, we got the first matchup is gonna be Optic versus Heretics. Then it's gonna be Gentlemates versus Koi, Thieves versus Falcons, FaZe versus G2. This is all on Thursday. Then Friday we have elimination round one, along with winners round two, which will be the winners and losers of both of those games. And then Saturday will be elimination round two, elimination round three, and winners finals, and elimination finals. And Sunday is only grand finals.
Probably. Yeah.
No, it is. I mean, it says the times of the
And see that
games
this
and
this
everything.
reinforces my thing of we can definitely get another best of seven.
Yeah, like what the heck? There's only one game on Sunday at 6. There's only one game.
Yep.
What the hell? I don't like
I
that.
mean, I guess that can reduce your. That can probably help the whole losers versus winners bracket thing, but my issue is I don't want that to be the fix.
No, that's not a
Because
fix.
I don't want to tune into Sunday for one
One
match.
game, one game. That could literally be over in like 30 minutes. Like it doesn't make any sense. I don't like that at all. There's
Yeah, it
one,
could be
two,
like
three,
it
four,
could be
five
like
games.
it could be like subliners versus ultra.
Yeah,
It's just
there's
okay.
5 games on Saturday and one on Sunday. Like put the elimination finals on Friday, like on
Yeah, you
Saturday
could
Sunday
easily
morning.
move 2 matches. You could easily move like loser winners finals and then like the next 2 matches, and you could have like a good Sunday.
Yes. Do like winners finals, then do elimination finals, then do grand finals on Sunday, do elimination round 2 and 3 on Saturday. Like I'd rather take 3 games on it or like do I don't know, move some of the games around. Like I'd rather have a 3-day champs packed with matches all day long than a 4-day champs with one game on Sunday. That's a waste of my time. I'm gonna be back from my vacation by then, so maybe I'll stream it. But like, guys, what the fuck? Genuinely. That like literally we were just talking about like what we were literally just talking about how we wanted more Call of Duty literally 5 seconds ago, and now you're giving us one game on Sunday. But we'll go over it. I'm gonna spend a lot of time at an airport, so I'm probably gonna end up watching it in that time frame, especially Thursday and Friday's matches. Because what the heck, guys? Like genuinely, I'm actually kind of pissed off now. So,
Yeah, it happens.
ugh, come on, guys, do better. But
It
so
is what
that's
it is.
champs. It is July 16th through the 19th in Las Vegas. So these guys. Hopefully we have some good games, but I think there also is the consideration
Dude,
and the aspect of the fact that it is champs in Vegas, and some people are going to take advantage of that and go out drinking and be the irresponsible young men that they are, and it's going to affect their gameplay the next day.
dude, see that's another thing though is like they love to do for some. I don't know why we did this. I don't know why we moved to this, but they love to do the 4-day events and do Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and Sunday. You could just start everything on Friday and have more matches on Sunday.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. Yup. Yup. 100%. 100%. I agree. I agree full heartedly, and it pisses me off genuinely. Why are we doing this to ourselves here? Like I just want more Call of Duty, guys. That's all I want. I just want Call of Duty and I want to watch it, and I want to watch a lot of it on the same day. Like, ugh, come on, guys. Come on. And it feels like a waste for the people that are there too, like to go for 4 days to another city and get one game on Sunday. Like
yeah,
what? That doesn't I don't know.
it's
I don't
tough.
like it. I like it. I like it. Doesn't make sense to me. It's not a vibe. Um, but there's only so much we can really do, you know? So, yeah.
It's tough, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is I just hope that isn't their like fix for
Yeah.
us being like, oh, we want like we don't want the losers bracket team to have the advantage because like they could easily do that. They could easily be like, oh, well, guess what? We're just gonna make Sunday grand finals only. So
Mhm. Yeah. So I do want to go over this because we talked about this a couple weeks ago when they were doing the applications, and I need to move off of Call of Duty before I start to like get enraged with
before you start getting
disappointment.
tilted.
I'm already tilted, bro. I need to like I'm the leaning tower of Pisa right now. I'm just slowly leaning more towards the craziness that is whatever. So, let's take a look at Streamer University. Let's switch gears here. So, they on Monday night there was a crazy stream uh announcing all the new members of Streamer University for the summer. Honestly, this event last year did a lot for good people. Like a lot of people, the people that took advantage of this did a lot and did really well. So I'm excited to see what
The
people
people that
do.
took advantage. The only issue is there weren't a lot of people that took advantage
They
of
took
it.
advantage in the moment, but they didn't capitalize on it after the fact, and that's kind
I
of
feel like
what
a lot of people
happened.
went there just to clip farm, which is
Oh
not
yeah, 100%.
ideally
Oh,
what you want
100%.
to do.
I mean, you do want to clip farm, but like you don't want to. You want to capitalize on it, and none of them did that. They
Well,
didn't
you want to
actually
actually
take anything
learn
away.
something
Yeah,
and like actually grow.
yeah,
But like, there's a lot of people that like you'll find clips from Streamer University, and you'll just be like, "Who is that?"
yeah. So, um, and Kaizenet's just a goat for doing this, so shout out to him. So, there, I don't know all of these, but there's a couple like pretty big streamers on here too that are in here as students. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. But there's a lot of like just cool freaking people on these
Why
lists.
is Plaque Boy Max in
See,
here?
that's what I'm
That
saying.
guy
This
does
dude,
not need to be in there.
the dude, it literally has 2.5 million followers. There's a couple in here that
Yeah,
I'm
like
like,
if you my thing about Streamer University is I've heard that there's two different sides of the spectrum on this, and I wish
mm,
that neither one of these parts got in. There are some people that lined up for this that have never streamed ever
mm-hmm,
and never made a piece of content. Those people I don't think should get in because I think this should be for people who are already who already have a community and who are just looking to like grow and be the best streamer they can be. That's what I think this should be for.
yeah.
I think the other people that shouldn't be involved in this is anybody that has over I'd say over like 400 to 500 average viewers.
I
Like those, if you have like 400 to 500 average viewers or more, I think that you're pretty like established and like
I think
you.
if you make like a good living off of streaming, like you're a full-time streamer and you make like six figures plus, you know how to do this, bro. You know how
Yeah,
to capitalize. You know how to monetize your content. You know what you're doing, and I feel like,
and I know that like getting some of those people in here, like having Black Boy Max is like a big name, and that'd probably be like really good content. But
but
like
have them as like
my thing
staff or
is,
something. You know what I mean?
If I'm Kai, I'm looking for anybody like under 100 viewers,
Yeah,
especially people that aren't partner yet.
yeah, cause
That's the target that I'd be
mm-hmm,
looking for.
yeah. So well, we can kind of briefly go through some of these names. So Sarah Safari, she's a fitness influencer mainly, but she does
Okay.
stream. She has 41,000
And of course,
followers.
she plays Fortnite of all things.
Yeah. Um, but she's actually
Anybody
really
that
cool.
doesn't commonly play video games on Twitch is gonna. That's Fortnite's their
Yeah.
thing.
Um, I do like her. She does a lot of IRL streaming, especially in the gym. Um, I do think she's cool. I do like her. I do watch her content. Cause like, look at how buff she is. She's buff.
I don't watch a lot of these people on Twitch. If I had to find these people, I'd probably see these people off TikTok.
Yeah. See this one is more. This is like more of like what I was hoping for. Like Cool Butterfly, 6.3 thousand followers. Like that's
Oh yeah, if I had to guess, this chick gets like probably around 100 viewers or maybe less,
Yeah.
which is exactly what you're
Like
looking for.
she's the one that needs this like going in and like exposure and stuff like that. Sketch, like come on, bro. We know who Sketch. Everybody knows who Sketch
Why
is.
is
Literally,
wait
what's up,
sketch
bro?
is
Yes.
there's no
Yes, like we all know what's up, brother. You know what I
there's
mean?
no
He
way
literally
sketch
was
is in
he
here.
literally was a part of like like actual culture of what's up, brother. Like literally everybody was doing it. So like I don't know why he's in here as a student, but then there's this
There's no
dude.
way sketch is in here, dude.
This dude he's got like 26,000 followers. He's just streamer, like he's just chatting streamer. I mm, I don't know. I don't think he like this is like too much, bro. Rizzy streams. Um no link. Uh, so
I
okay,
wonder if they don't stream on Twitch.
maybe it says Twitch. It's I don't know, man. I don't know. Then we got Clarence NYC, 89.8
I
thousand
saw
followers.
another one, bro. I saw stable Ronaldo, brother. Why is
Yeah,
he
I
here?
don't know. Too much, too many. I've heard that they want a mixed bag of small streamers
What?
to allow for them to teach and network with each other, along with Kai's help. But I don't know. Yeah, no, I get that, but like that's why the club
But
directors, like they have, like if you scroll down,
that's what I was
you have
gonna say. Is like
staff, club
that's
directors.
why you have. That's why there's people. That's why there's teachers. Why? I mean, maybe if like Sketch and those guys are like teachers, that's cool. But why are they listed
Or like
under
no, like or
students?
like even if they don't want to be teachers, if they're like not teachers or whatever, but like club directors, you know what I mean? Like clubs of like Sketch does a lot of sports game, like club sports, like sports club. What you know what I mean? Like T-Pain is a club director, like that. You see T-Pain on there, and you're like, oh, that makes sense that he is a director of the club, but not a staff because he's got 1.1 million followers. Like, there's people that are students that have more followers than
Yeah.
T-Pain on Twitch. Man, it's fucking T-Pain. He's T-Pain. So like it makes
T-Pain does
sense.
great
I
streams, so.
love T-Pain. But I mean like I understand where he wants that mixed bag. And like maybe the ones that are like 89, maybe 100k followers, I can understand, but like the Black Boy Max, bro, like put him on as a staff member or a guest star. So, like create another role for that aspect. That way you can give like those however many student spots to people that like genuinely like could take something away from that. And Queen Naya, like 63,000, like that being the higher end, I think is okay. Um, in my opinion, I think that that being the higher end is okay. Juicy Jacob, yeah, like 10k followers. Like this dude, like he's the lower end. Like
Yeah,
definitely,
that
he's
dude
gonna
needs.
take a
That
lot.
dude deserves it.
He's gonna take a lot from it. This straight to the
People
bank,
like that have
2k,
like less than 10k followers should be like what you're going for.
bro. This dude literally has like nothing. What the fuck? Um, yeah, 7.5. She's gonna take a lot from this. Plays Dead by Daylight and
Yeah.
Minecraft. See, this girl's like I like this one. I like this choice.
We love
Silky,
DVD, dude.
Silky being in here. Like I said, 1.2. Like bro, like anyone that got onto the phase roster, bro, out of here. I'm sorry, out of here. Y'all are just friend in here. Like I'm just fine. 500k maybe is fine, my opinion, but I don't know. I feel like he already knows what
I
he's
thought that was
doing.
Hitch for a second.
Black Boy Max, we already know who that is. McQueen, that one there's no real link. Or I'm blocked. Which I don't think I'm blocked. I don't really know who these people are. So, Fumi Bean, 5.7. Yeah, no, this is a good pick.
That's a good one.
This
That's
is a good pick. Let me watch a clip actually.
That is a good pick.
I do.
Oh, we're playing
admittedly,
Mecha Chameleon.
You know, I can
Alright.
admit I do panic a lot in this game.
Yeah, I think she'll benefit from it for sure. Naomi, 150. That's a higher end streamer. Like some of these I can understand. I want a cinnamon roll. I like that name. 9.2.
Today, we're gonna learn some iconic soccer skills.
Yeah,
Follow me.
I like that one too. So like, there's some of them in here that genuinely, but like Jason the Ween, bro. Like, if I know who this person is, genuinely, and I don't even watch their content, they should not be on here. I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, if I know who they are and I don't even watch their stream and I'm not following them and I know who they are, they
Yeah.
should not be on this list. I'm just saying, that's my take. Like, I'm like, Kai doing this for them is great, but they already know what they're doing. They do this full time. They understand how it works as a
Yeah.
business.
Like,
And I feel like that's the purpose of Streamer University, is to understand how it works in a business and network with other smaller streamers to
yeah, you're
build.
supposed to try to get yourself to grow to the point of being at the level of like Black Boy Max
Sky
and
Jackson.
Sketch.
Is
But
this
like
like,
those guys are in here.
bro, what? Wait. This is Sky Jackson, like from fucking Disney Channel Sky Jackson.
Yeah. What?
Bro, what? She literally is like a, okay. Interesting.
All right.
Interesting. Okay. Going on to the staff, we've got Lizzo B. Witchin, which I actually don't know who this is, to be honest. Is this Lizzo? I don't know. We got Ludwig, Duke, Agent, Pootie, Sushi Dragon, Kaya Sinat, which is Kai's sister, Maya, Cinna, Pokimane Adapt. See, these people as professors make sense. You know what I mean? They've been in the industry. They do this for a living. You know what I mean? They understand how it works. The Sushi Dragon, she was a professor last year, and she's just funny.
My setup.
She's just funny. She's just... No. Oh, this is... Oh, wait. No, I watched this dude, actually. This isn't the girl that I was thinking about. My bad. That's my bad. I thought I saw her down here and I was like, oh. So this dude, I saw his like application. He does like a bunch of tech stuff. Like, he's a tech guru, and he like does a bunch of fancy like rigs and stuff like that, like the following camera. Like, he just does a bunch of other stuff. So his purpose as a professor is to teach people all about the tech of streaming for IRL in games and stuff like that. So I do know who this is. He's actually like a solid pick for a professor. Adapt. I mean, he's been in the game a long time. Club directors. Lethal Shooter, Life of Proto, T-Pain, Yana. Yana was in it last year.
Today, we're gonna
She
learn
was
some
in User University last year, and she's one of the people that like capitalized on it, and like really grew as a streamer since. I love her content. I watch her on TikTok all the time. She's one of the ones that I watch on TikTok. Then we got Mark as a club director. Then we got Campus Police, Walton and Phantom. They got some janitors, Devontae Sinet, Chris Next Door.
Why do they have janitors?
I don't know, bro. I don't know what the janitor role is. We got a librarian. I just love puzzles.
Puzzles are the
This-
backdrop to everything.
Just an old woman that puzzles. I love that. Wait.
They have wide open arms, okay? There's a streamer who recently just tweeted like, I'm so happy about Streamer University, and they said that they didn't feel like they had a spot to do at Streamer University. As bad as they wanted to go, they felt as if they didn't have a spot to be in Streamer University. So they were like, they don't know if they can go, they don't know where they will fit in, and all types of stuff. And I actually watched this person. It's a small creator. And
Not anymore.
she goes by the name of I Just Love Puzzles. She will be
I like this. I like putting her as a librarian. See, they found a spot at her. Like, they created this spot for her on like in Streamer University that wasn't as a student, wasn't as a staff member, but just like a fucking
Yeah.
librarian, because she just loves puzzling. She's just a puzzler. So I can see her being
Some
there.
fun.
I can see her being there, having her own little room where people come in, they puzzle, they chat. I can see that. That's great content. And that's a great addition to Streamer University. I think totally like that you should have done that with other people. And then your rage being a guidance counselor. Well, this dude, he's
Always just
I'm not
be
shocked. I'm not shocked that he's a guidance counselor. Like, it's your rage. Dude's got 2.1 million followers, averages like thousands of people. So, But overall, I mean, they had a lot of great picks. I haven't really gone through all of them yet because there's so many, and I have a life. So, but I'll probably eventually go through all of them and like see what I like and keep tabs, I guess. We'll kind of like keep tabs over the course of the summer on Stream Review. I don't know when it starts, but I know it's soon. They just got to get everybody like flown out for it, and at the facility, which I'm kind of excited to see this time. Hopefully they do it kind of the same way they did last time. I liked it. It was good. It was a great piece of content just for the entirety of live streaming. So, yeah. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about, Deception?
I don't think so. I think we covered just about everything.
Yeah.
Since champs, there hasn't really been a lot that's happened.
No. Oh, streamer, like, not streamer. Steam summer sale's going on right now. This isn't relevant to anything. This is just me talking about my life. Steam summer sale is live right now. So literally, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy $100 worth of games. So I was like, I deserve $100 worth of games. So I went and I put a bunch of games into my cart. Oh, I picked the wrong fucking one. Okay, I put a bunch of games into my cart. You ready to hear these games that I just bought for my Steam for the Steam summer sale?
Oh Lord.
Ready? I'm gonna tell you. I bought Mecha Chameleon because it was on sale and also it's Mecha Chameleon, so like gotta buy it. And then I bought this game called Yap Yap. It is so freaking weird. I watched a trailer of it.
Oh, I remember that game.
Can you get it so we can play together? Because I think it'd be so much fun. I got yeah. I got Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Origins because they were both on sale. I got Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Fallout New Vegas. Got the original Far Cry game. I got Hogwarts Legacy. I got Harry Potter Years 1 through 4 Lego and Harry Potter's Years 5 through 7 Lego. I spent $100 by the way. And then I got Jedi Fallen Order. Then I got Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. I got Stardew Valley, which is a game I've been putting off getting because I know that I've played it a couple times at like people's houses and stuff like that, and I just get so lost. And I was like, I can't do this. But I graduate in December, so like, it's fine. It's fine. And then Yap Yap, which is really cool. So I bought all these new games, so now I have to play them. I'm very excited to finally like go through and play them all because I think it's gonna be very exciting for me to branch out of Call of Duty because Call of Duty for me right now is kind of getting a little stale. So I'm gonna kind of like edit what I have and maybe do a couple more videos on like guns and stuff like that to get me to the release of MW4, like one video a week or something like that, and then just like play and stream these games and actually like enjoy playing video games again. Like I've been playing Where Winds Meet. I put about 4 hours in that game so far. And then my sister, in the last 2 weeks, my sister has put in 67.4 hours into Overwatch.
Nice. Good job.
She's at 136.2 hours. Mind you, when I first when she first downloaded it, I had maybe like 5 hours of Overwatch because I just don't play. Or I would play for like my school's team, and I would just fill as like a sub because I used to play a lot when I was younger, but not on my own account, not anymore. But she loves it. She's been playing 136 hours in like a month and a half, 2 months. So good job, kid.
The Steam Summer Sale is great for buying games. Like,
so check it out.
If you're
It's
ever
great.
going to buy multiple games and invest a whole bunch of money, like you said, like $100. Instead of like pre-ordering the premium edition of one of the games you wanted for $100, get like 8 or 9 games on Steam.
Well, the thing is like
$100.
there's some great games that are out. So like Dishonored is like $2 right now. There's a bunch of games that are just like a couple like 90% off that you can just buy for like $2 or something. And you know, you can buy so many more. Like Sea of Thieves is only $14 right now compared to 40. No Man's Sky is $24 compared to 60. Enshrouded, you know what I mean?
The best part is like it gives you a lot of reasons to just finally play the game that you weren't really like playing or like wanting to play, because like there's a lot of people that are like, oh, like this game looks really cool, but it's like 50 or $60. Like And even when it goes on sale, sometimes it's only like 40. But
Yeah.
then like the Steam Summer Sale comes out and it's like $5, and you're like, oh yeah, I'm playing it now.
Call of Duty Black Ops 2 is $13. Should be less, but it is the best. But there's like so many games that are just like literally less than $20. So instead of, spending
Oh
full
yeah.
price, like I just went through my wish list and just was like, "Oh yeah, let me get this game, because it shows you all the games on your wish list that are on sale, and then you just go through them and you
Yeah.
just hit add to cart, and I set myself a limit of $100, and it got me all those games. $100 got me like literally like over 10 games. So, 'cause a lot of them are like $5 or whatever.
Which
So
is great.
go spend your money on the summer Steam sale because it's literally so good. And over the next year, add your games to your wish list. Oh my god, I can't fucking speak today. Add your games to your wish list, and so next summer when I do it all again, you can do what I did and just go add to cart, 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 and then spend $100 on video games in one day. I literally got home from work yesterday, and that's what I did. I just went through and I was like, oh yeah, this game, this same, this same. And Deception, you definitely need to get Yap Yap because it is so funny. It like literally, I was cracking up laughing watching the trailer. Like watching the trailer, I was cracking up laughing. So, it's funny, and I want to play it with all of us, like on like the Syndicate channel or something. That would be fun. Um,
Oh, there we go. We get if you watch, well, this is kind of crazy. I wonder if it's only one per person, but yeah, there's going to be at Champs. There's going to be three different ticket sweepstakes for the MW4 beta.
oh,
You're going to be able, if you watch for 60 minutes, 90 minutes, and 120 minutes, you're going to have one out of three chances to get a beta code.
oh,
Which I mean,
yes,
most of the time, if you sit and watch the whole time, you'll get a beta code. Like
yeah,
ever since they've started that, where you watch champs and get a beta code, I've gotten a beta code every time.
yeah.
So
That's what I'm gonna do because I don't want to buy the game yet until I play it. Like I'm still like a little uncertain about the new COD. Like this one is kind of like I I have to have a specific goal in mind and I have to be very motivated to play. And if I'm not,
yeah.
forget it. It's not happening. And
Well,
that's
and
just how
since
Call of
this
Duty has
game
been
is
for me.
not going to be on Game Pass, this beta is going to hinge on whether I want to play it or not. Like, and for it being an Infinity War game, they really got to sell me. Like,
Hmm.
after the last couple games, like they seriously have to sell me. Like, this game has got to be like, if I'm gonna buy this game for $70 and play it, this game has to be like BO7 or better. Like, if it's worse, if it's like not as good as BO7, and this is not like a top tier modern COD, I'm not playing
Hmm.
it.
I think I think I'm gonna be real. And because with GTA 6 coming out too, I'm buying GTA 6 for $100.
Oh yeah.
I know that for a fact. I'm gonna do it. It's just gonna happen. So that is usually the money that I
Well,
would
that's
spend on
factoring.
COD.
That's yeah. Your decision is coming down to that too, which is important.
Yeah. So like, and I'm not gonna be spending $200 in games in a month. You know what I mean? So, I
Yeah.
barely like I literally I just bought games for like the first time in like 6 months. I think the only other I'd like literally genuinely, and it was because it was the summer Steam sale, and I had birthday money to spend from my grandma. Thank you, Nana. Shout out to you. You bought my entire Steam wish list, so thank you. Um, but so I'm just not gonna spend $70 on Call of Duty if I don't have to,
Yeah.
unless someone gives me the $70 to do so. I'm not going to, or maybe if like my YouTube videos for Call of Duty do really well, maybe I'll buy it and capitalize on that. But I don't think I'll be playing it much after I have my little like checklist that I like to do. After that, I don't think
Yeah.
I'm gonna be too much on
Yeah,
the
I'm
game.
definitely. It's gonna have to impress me. I'm
Mhm.
excited for the beta, and there's supposed to be gameplay on the 16th. There's supposed to be gameplay of the kill block map, and it kind of leads me to believe that maybe they're gonna do like a kill block alpha, like how they did the
Mhm.
gunfight alpha in
Yeah.
MW19. They
Hopefully.
may. I feel like they might do an alpha where you just play on kill block the whole time, which I think would be sick. I would love to do that, but um it's really like this game's just gonna depend on the beta for me.
Mhm.
Like, if my beta experience is like up there with like the best betas, and I feel like this game is genuinely gonna be really good, and like leading up to launch they don't make any like weird changes, then I might buy it. But
Yeah.
like if I go in the game and I'm like, okay, this game is not as good as BO7, I'm gonna be like, nah, I'll pass.
Yeah. It's just kind of like Call of Duty's at that time where it's like, I mean, over the past few years, they've been just losing people because the games just aren't up to par, and it sucks to suck, but that's just the way that it is. And unfortunately,
Well,
I'm not gonna
this
waste
will
my
be the
time.
first. This if it doesn't wow me and I don't pre-order it, this will be the first game since BO2 that I didn't pre-order. And the only reason why I didn't pre-order BO2 is because I wasn't playing it yet. But I pre-ordered every COD from Ghosts on.
Yeah. I've played every single Call of Duty since I was like 5. Um, so if I don't play this one, that's saying something. That's I'm 23 now, so that's 18 CODs. It's 18 Call of
Yeah,
Duties.
you put like in nearly 20 years into COD.
Yeah, and I'm 23 years old. That's a lot of time. When I hit 25, I literally only I would have not played Call of Duty for a fifth of my life. 4/5 of my life, I've been playing Call of Duty if I continue playing, obviously. But I'll probably keep playing Warzone. I just might not buy the new COD, or I might do like play like the free to play weekends and like just like grind camos and stuff like that. Then, um, but
Yeah.
that's a big I don't know because the reason I play Call of Duty now is for Warzone, with my friends. So and that's free. So I don't know. I might not. Anyway, that's going to be it for us today. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the Climb Together podcast. I have been your host, Tony Scorp, here with my co-host, Deception. Deception, say bye.
Bye.
If you guys did enjoy, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel, where we post all these lovely podcast episodes. So if you guys have missed a few in the past, or you guys maybe missed part of this one and you want to watch the rest, it'll be up later today. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you guys go follow us on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/Tonus_Scorp and twitch.tv/Deception276, where we stream this live every Wednesday at 12 p.m. EST. So go ahead and follow us there, interact with us as we, ask some questions, do whatever while we're actually doing the podcast. We try to like be as involved in chat as possible. When doing these, so the more people we have, the better. Also, it allows for like more in-depth conversation when asked questions in chat. That way we can actually answer the questions that you guys are wanting to know, as this podcast is meant to be a little bit more educational, for people that like these kind of things. But yeah, so thank you guys so much. See you guys next time. Peace.